Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show. This is Expresso on SABC3, where we are currently engaged in a very interesting topic, that of relationships and cheating. We've got Dr. Eve Hughes here as well to give us advice on that. And we've got a caller on the line all the way from Soweto. Caesar, good morning to you. And what is your question to Dr. Eve?
Well, hi, Dr. Eve. Just a quick one. If I have my own personal phone and I deem it as personal, and my partner wants to see it, and I just tell them, no, this is my own private, phone, is it okay for me to say that, or do I have to, say it in the terms and conditions of our marriage to say this is my own? So where do you draw the line?
Yeah, it's a great question. That's what you were talking about, Katlego.
Privacy in relationship.
Exactly right. Question I would have for you is, do you feel that everything that you have on your phone is okay? In other words, do you define what you're doing on your phone as infidelity?
Well, I mean, you get people you chat to, so it's a chat, and am I then obliged to say to my husband, well, this is who I'm chatting to and this is what we're chatting about, even if it has absolutely nothing to do with infidelity? It's just two people chatting.
Well, there you are. You know, it comes down to what I call personal integrity. Do you feel okay about what you're doing? It's a discussion that you're going to have with your partner around rules, around privacy, around what he or she would define as being unfaithful or breaking the traditional vows of infidelity, as it's called. You have to decide. I mean, I like the notion of privacy. I think we all have a right to privacy, but we have to take responsibility and to be able to say, I feel okay about this, and if my partner found it, would he or she be hurt? Well, that's something that we would need to then have a discussion about.
I don't know, hey? I don't know. I'm touchy about that.
Yeah.
If it's private, then... Why is it though? But anyway, carry on.
Well, talking about people finding out things, one teenager in New Zealand asked the question. She found her dad's name on the site.
I know.
She wants to know, does she approach him? Does she confront him about it? Does she leave it alone? What does one do in this situation?
I'm so pleased that you raised that, the impact that this is having on children as well, who are saying, I went online, I went not onto one of these sites and actually typed in my mother or father's name just to check. I mean, it's absolutely traumatic for a child to find that out. Do they confront the parent or not? I think keeping a secret is incredibly painful and dangerous for a child, for anybody to keep a secret. I really think that he or she needs to confront the parent and to say, this is what I found, because a child should not be carrying such a big secret.
Yeah. And what about those that are at risk of being exposed? How should they deal with it in the healthiest ways possible? Because when you think about it, it's devastating for you, for your children, for your family, so people contemplate things like suicide. What's the best way of dealing with
I think
this?
Therapy, obviously counselling, get some support from other people around you. It's about having a difficult conversation that you probably have avoided having in your relationship. And some people can't have it, which is why they haven't had it. So go into therapy, go and talk to, even there are many NGOs that offer free counselling to people who have gone onto the site and are afraid of being found out now. You needed to have this, I like that people need to have this conversation, but it's a very difficult conversation to have.
It is indeed, yeah. Well, our lines remain open, 0839133728, as we continue to chat about relationships and cheating. Now, Dr. Eve was speaking about therapy, and something that I find very therapeutic is beautiful music that we are about to experience right now.